Hello, hope you guys are well. So I'm back here on the project again, 1 week after my previous attempt. Last week was relatively an amazing session, primarily because I managed to do all the moves successfully and it was just basically a move or so short, just a top out really. But this time, with the adaptations which I've made throughout the week and the understanding of how to fully execute the movement pattern to the best of my ability, I should hopefully have a much better and greater chance of sending. A good friend of mine again joining Casey, who will be helping me here on today's endeavour. Hopefully we can manifest some level of greatness. However, if I do fall short, the process and the journey should be enough to empower myself for next time. So no added pressure or stress, but purely to maximize the journey and enjoy the day bestowed upon us. So enjoy the video. Thank you for watching.
Right, so I wanted to speak to you about the various crimps and holes in this climb, like I did in my previous video. Basically, they're just crimps, nothing fancy here. I mean, some of the holes are a bit like pockets. You get me? You gotta get a bit nifty with them, get the digits in correctly, fam. So, also similar with the feet, although they could build up a bit of trust, so you gotta be careful. But moving on the outside of the boulder, the holes are way more slopey shaped and a bit more technical. You gotta catch it right, you get me? And then the rest of it's easy.
Hi, so this is my warm-up routine. I'm gonna basically try the top out. As the famous saying goes, always do the top before the bottom. So I want to follow that principle and try and materialize meaningful action from my thought process. So this is the top out. I mean, in the wide view of the full video, you might not be able to even see this. However, I'm showing it to you now. It's not too hard. So you swing out onto this jug, whack your foot here. There we are. Okay, so now I've whacked out the top. So now I want to whack out the midsection. This section is not as physical as the start, so I probably won't do the entire start sequence till I actually send the problem. But I just want to get used to moving around in the holes, so I'll do the midsection. Cool. So I'm about to go for my send now. Similar to last week, I'm feeling pretty good. But it's just a matter of, just keeping everything together, staying relaxed, calm, composed, having good concentration, and just enjoying the journey. Whether I send or not, it's not the ultimate end of the journey. However, it's the start of the next pathway, which is naturally created. So I'm just going to try my best and then let my actions dictate the rest.
Down.
Slipped. Yeah, so I marginally slipped off the hole there, but I was feeling strong. Didn't catch it correctly, man. I pulled it completely wrong. I need to practice that move. Go on.
So close, man.
Timed it badly.
That was so good.
Right, so I've rested for a good 20 minutes now. My previous attempt was pretty good, to be honest. Probably the best I've had. But for some reason, I don't feel satisfied. Mainly because I climbed it quite poorly, and I still got to the last move, comparatively to my actual ability to climb. And I mean climb badly, I mean in a technical sense where I wasn't absolutely the most efficient I could have been. So these nuances and incompetencies have to be obliterated now with the ultimate supreme adaptations which I've manifested over the years. Embarrassing myself over and over again is simply not an option, fam. Oh, I didn't catch this hold correctly. I didn't catch the hold correctly. But you see, I still held that bitch with 2 fingers. Because I'm not a weak-minded specimen, fam. Right, so I figured out maybe a new bit of beta that I should have employed earlier. So it's basically something specific with where I put my feet. So maybe, I mean, definitely it's better than what I was doing before. So maybe I'll have a higher chance of sending now.
Oh.
Nah, this finger didn't go properly, man. I don't know, I think I might be done.
Okay, cool. I'll make one last attempt.
I think maybe one more attempt and then I'm done. Right, I'm probably going to go for my final attempt now. Today's been one of those days whereby you feel like you could have probably done it straight away. And to be honest, my best attempt was literally one move up from the top. Like, if I got the jug, finished. But like, I figured out a new beta now for the start, but it's like, you know, one of those ones where you figure it out a bit like too late into your session. So, I don't know. If God intends me for me to do this problem now, then I'll establish those gains. Otherwise, it'll be next time. Oh! Right, I don't know what happened there. I think I'm the one. I'm starting to believe. I don't know what just happened, but I believe Morpheus probably sent my mind to the Oracle. Send the agents to try to kill me right before the end. But you know what it is sometimes? Sometimes you start to believe. You encapsulate the greatness in your fingertips, And before you know it, you fully manifested and harnessed the ultimate gains. And you rise up to the oppressive problem that's presented towards you, and you destroy it with your gains and adaptations that you've acquired all those arduous years of training. So now we'll probably go climb something else.